Hi, my name is Rachel Kui. I'm a pianist and piano teacher, and I'm going to talk with you today about the basics of how to learn some tricks with playing chords on the piano. There are an infinite number of tricks that professional musicians use every time that they perform. But if you understand some very basic principles, you'll be on track to beginning to discover these performance techniques yourself. I'm going to show you 3 basic tricks of playing a chord on the piano, which will change significantly the sound of that chord. We're going to take as our example the C major chord, which for simplicity's sake I've written out simply with the letter names rather than positioning them on the staff. Here we have a basic C major chord written in its root position. C is on the bottom, followed by E, followed by G. It has this sound. The first trick that I can employ in changing the sound of that chord is to invert the chord. An inversion, simply put, is a way of repositioning the pitches of that chord. So you're playing the same notes, but they're in different places on the keyboard. Here I've shown the 2 inversions of the C major chord. Here, E is now positioned on the bottom. E, followed by G, followed by C. In this second inversion, G is now on the bottom, followed by C, followed by E. Again, here was the original C major chord. Here's the first inversion. Here is the second inversion. The second trick that we can use is to suspend the chord. Suspended chords are often written simply S-U-S. Therefore, this chord here, C, D, G, would be represented commonly in this way. C, sus, 2. The 2 indicates that I am suspending the original middle of the chord, or third of the chord, which was E, down to a pitch that is a second higher than C, which is the root. So instead of playing C, E, G, I'm going to play C, D, G. We can also suspend a chord to the 4th. In this example, we have C still on the bottom, but I've suspended the E to an F. This chord would be represented by C, sus, 4. A third trick that you can use in changing the chord that you're playing on the piano is to play an add chord, in which case you're playing an additional pitch in the chord. Here, I've written the pitches C, D, E, G. So here I'll be adding a D into the chord. We would represent this by writing C, add 2. These are very basic tricks, but when you start to use these tricks and implement them into various chord progressions and even slightly alter the tricks as they're written here, you can come up with many, many ways to reinvent, adjust, and add many colors to the chords that you're playing. So if you follow these basic principles in beginning to understand the tricks of playing chords on the piano, then you're going to find ways to find colorful, imaginative, and inventive ways to produce music and have an outlet for your creativity. My name is Rachel Kui. I'm a pianist and piano teacher, and we've talked today about how to use tricks to play chords on the piano.